backup. And if, that's so safe, I mean, that's what they tell you. And so not to worry, but if it does leave you infertile, well, now we've got all of reproductive technology there, which really has some serious bioethical issues, all right? But this awareness that it's all about making sex really center point, all right? The new conversations about our teenagers and how really we should help them with long-term contraceptives, whether it's IUDs with hormonal implantation or with copper implantation, or the new 3-year put it in your arm, but oh my goodness, check it periodically because if it breaks, you better be using something else quick. There's all this focus. And now the concept that, our pediatricians are supposed to start talking to our children about sex and, the benefits of contraceptives and little, okay? What's that all about? It's certainly about taking away the power of the parent, for starters, but it's also not teaching them to honor their bodies. We live in a society where we are disembodied, many of us. It's all what happens right here and my intention. So if my intention is to have sex and not get connected with someone, well, of course, that's what happens. Oh, you couldn't be further from the truth because you can't turn off your body. But it's about learning enough about our body to truly appreciate the complexity with which we're made. And when we mess with that, okay, what happens? And so I'm going to cover a lot of material in a really, short period of time. But hopefully it's enough to give you an appreciation of this, again, we're fearfully and awesomely made. And we need to communicate that to our young people. I do this talk a lot. You're going to get the adult. But I do it a lot, high schools, colleges. People will come who, have heard me in high school, and they're now in college, and they bring me to the campus, because they said, my friends have to hear this. They've heard the talk 4 or 5 times, and this happens all the time, and I'm like, why? Because I hear something different every time. So I'm more mature. The first time I heard it, I got stuck on this piece of information over here, and then now I go past that piece, so now I'm ready to hear the rest of it or integrate it in a different fashion. This sort of approach in talking to young people is valuable because we need to understand that the human brain from age 11 to 19 is rewiring itself. The prefrontal cortex, which is the logical part of the brain, is not working so well, all right? And also that the research indicates that if I was stressed when I was young, and many of our young people have it, that's a different talk, the part of the brain where moral development lies doesn't come online when it's supposed to.